What's going on, man? Another video, which means I have more free picks for you. And in today's video, I have 4 free picks for the NBA on Thursday that I love a lot. We're on a crazy run right now, 14-2 run of our last 16. Hopefully, we can keep it going in today's video. All I ask before we jump straight into it, though, is number 1, go down, hit the like button for me. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe as well so you don't miss any videos like this going forward. So go down, do that, and now we can jump straight into the video. And the first thing we have to talk about, like always, of course, my VIP and how we've been doing over there. Because as you can see right here, we are up over 540 units since the beginning of 2025. 540 units, making the average member that has tailed all of my plays $54,511. Yes, you heard that right. More than what a teacher makes on average if you just tail every play that I put out. And that's just the average member. Now, for my best plays, my most confident ones, we are 80-20 over our last 100, winning at an 80% rate. So clearly, I know what I'm talking about. And if you want to test out my VIP for a full month for completely free, you can do that. All you got to do is go use my code FBL on Sleeper or Chalkboard, either app. It does not matter. You sign up, you use my code, and if you send proof of using my code to my phone number right here, of using the code FBL on Sleeper or Chalkboard, I will get you that full month of VIP for completely free. All I need is a screenshot of you using my code on either one of these apps, and I'll get you that full month. Now, on top of the month, what's so great about these apps is if you go use code FBL, Sleeper and Chalkboard are both going to give you free money. Sleeper is going to give you a free 20 right when you sign up. So you sign up, you use my code, you get a free 20 that you can use on whatever you want. No strings attached, no deposit required. And then Chalkboard, they're not going to give you a free 20 like they used to, but they're going to double your first deposit. So if you put 100 in, you get 100 back for completely free. All you have to do is use my code FBL when you sign up, and they're going to give you a guaranteed winning pick that cannot lose. So a guaranteed winning pick that can't lose for free, and free money on both apps, only when you use code FBL. And if you send proof to my phone number right here, I will get you a full month of my VIP for completely free. So go do that. Now we can jump into my first pick of the video. And the first pick that I'm going to be taking here is going to be Kevin Durant to go over 28.5 points plus assists. And I love this spot here for a few different reasons. First things first, he's playing the Thunder, who, yeah, they have a great defense overall. They allow the least amount of points and the 4th least amount of assists. And you're probably wondering, why would I take KD to go over against a great defense like this? Well, it makes a ton of sense because when you scroll over here to power forwards, they actually struggle against the power forward position. 14th most points and 16th most assists. But to go on top of that, the hit rate is pretty insane too. As you can see, he's over in 5 of his last 5, 10 of his last 10, and then 18 of his last 20 games. Went at this line of 28.5. He's averaging over 32 a game so far in his last 20 whenever he plays in his projected minutes, which obviously, as you can see right here, is pretty insane. 18 of your last 20, you can't make that up. That is insane. He's over 5 in a row and 10 in a row as well. And then in 2025, he's over at a 69% rate. But if you take out when Fred VanVleet here isn't playing and Tari Eason isn't playing, what you're going to see is he is over in 11 of 14 games, averaging over 30 points plus assists per game. So right here, I think we have a huge edge. I'm taking KD to go over this 28.5 mark. I think he flies over this mark, especially against the Thunder, who currently allow the 14th most points and 16th most assists to his position. Every other position on the court is going to have a hard time struggling, so a lot more of the points are going to have to be scored by Kevin Durant, and he also can get openings for other people, which is where the assists will come in, and that's why I like his points plus assists here. So that's my first pick. I like that one a ton. Now for my second one, we're going to be taking Jalen Duren here, or Jalen Duren, to go over 14.5 points. This one was also extremely straightforward. The first thing you have to do, though, so you know why this one makes sense, is going to be taking a look at his projected minutes here, and I will do that real quick once I get to it. We're going to look at tomorrow's matchup here, so let's go to tomorrow, and let's type in Jalen Duren, And what you're going to see is he is projected 29 minutes in this game. So if we put him between 26 on the low end and 32 on the high end, he crushes this 14.5 mark. He's over in 3 of his last 5, averaging 14.4 a game. He's over in 7 of his last 10, averaging over 17 per game. And then in his last 20, he's over in 14 of 20, averaging over 18 points per game. And in 2025, it gets even better. He's played 13 games in this minute range. He's gone over at a 77% rate, averaging over 20 points per game. So clearly, he's going over this mark a ton when he plays in his projected minutes. And not to mention, he's also playing the Suns, who, as you can see up here, allow the 19th most points to the center position, which obviously is what Jalen Duren is. So I love this spot here, especially if you can get it at 13.5, but I would take it up to 14.5. I think it makes too much sense not to take it, especially when you put in his projected minutes here, and that's why I made this my second pick. Now for my third one, I also love this play a ton, and this one is going to be Norman Powell to go over 27.5 PRA for a few different reasons. First things first, I love this spot here because when we go take a look at his projected minutes for this game, he's projected 31 minutes, as you can see. And if we put him between 28 and 34, like we already have, 28 being the low end, 34 being the high end, what you're going to see is he's over in 5 straight games now, which obviously is great. He's averaging over 32 a game. In his last 10, he's over in 9 of 10, still averaging over 32 a game, and his line is only 27.5. So clearly, we have an edge here. His last 20, 15 of 20, averaging over 31 a game still. So like I said, we have an edge here in his last 5, 10, and 20. And then to top this off, the last reason why I decided to take it was because in 2025, when he plays in this minute range, he has played 22 games so far, going over at a 73% clip, averaging over 31 per game. He's also gone over, what is this right here? I think I said it earlier, like 7 or 8 games in a row, which is absolutely ridiculous. This one is a no-brainer. I don't see how this line is this low. I think he crushes it. I think he has over 30 PRA in this game, and if that happens, obviously, it's an easy cash for us. Also, he's playing Boston, who I know are pretty solid on defense, but they do allow the 14th most rebounds and 12th most assists to his position. So I'm going to be locking this in. Norman Powell over 27.5 PRA. That's my third pick of the video. Now, real quick, before I give you my last pick of the video that I actually like the absolute most, I do want to remind you, once again, VIP has been absolutely crushing it. We're up over 545 units since the beginning of 2025, making the average member $54,511 if you had tailed all my plays. That's just the average member in my VIP. Now, my best plays over here, my most confident ones, are 80 and 20 in our last 100, winning at an 80% rate. So like I said, we are crushing it overall, especially on these confidence play or high confidence plays. And if you want to get all this, all my VIP for a full month for completely free, you can do that. All you got to do is go use my code FBL on Sleeper or Chalkboard. Both apps are linked down below in the pinned comment. You use my code FBL on either app. You send proof to my phone number that you did it, and I will get you a full month of my VIP for completely free. Now, on top of this, if you go use code FBL, Sleeper and Chalkboard are both going to give you free money in different ways. Sleeper, they're going to give you a free 20 right when you sign up, as long as you use my code. You sign up, you type in my code, you get a free 20 that you can use on whatever you want. And on Chalkboard, they're going to give you not a free 20, but when you sign up and use my code, they're going to double your first deposit. So if you put 100 in, you get 100 back for completely free. So you get free money on either app, regardless of which one you choose, and you're going to get a guaranteed winning pick that cannot lose. So a guaranteed winning pick that can't lose, and free money on both apps only when you use code FBL. And if you send proof of using my code to my phone number right here, I will get you that full month of VIP completely free on me. So go do that. And now we can jump into my last pick of the video. And this pick is going to be in one of these games going down on Thursday. And the game that I'm going to be looking at here is going to be the Los Angeles Lakers and the Charlotte Hornets. And I think the books have this game a little bit wrong. I get it. Austin Reeves won't be playing for the Lakers, but LeBron and Luka are projected to play. And if both of those guys are on the court, I don't really care if Austin Reeves doesn't play. They should be able to win this game against the Hornets, especially at home. I get it. Austin Reeves plays a big part in this offense, but if Luka and LeBron are on the court, I'm taking the Lakers to cover -4.5. You can take it down to -2.5 if you want to be safe, or take Lakers on the money line. It is completely up to you. Take the Lakers. I'm guaranteeing that this line is going to move up. It's going to get bigger as the game gets closer. So lock it in. Lakers -4.5. You can take it down to 2.5 or 3.5 if you want. That's my last pick. Go lock it in. And until next time, let's all go print some money.